I went back and listened to it and refilled all of the goosebumps because I knew that that experience was something really incredible. Okay, so what happened was I was sitting in my car drawing, doodling in a little sketchbook, and I was listening to Cryon. It's Lee Carroll channeling Cryon, like Abraham, like Seth, like Bashar, Cryon. And I'm sitting in my car, in the driver's seat, drawing and listening to Cryon. I don't remember what episode it was. I don't, because I was going back into the archive and just listening to the free audios, so I have no idea where this is at this point. But I was listening and he was talking about the driver's seat. He was talking about being in the driver's seat of your life, and I feel like he was also talking about how there's just information in the air, and there's literal information all around us all the time of everything, right? Like all the information, and it makes sense that it would be because it's all now and it's all here. So the information is just in the literal air. And I'm drawing and I feel like I'm really like I feel like I'm being fed this information as I'm drawing, and I felt very connected. It was a really interesting feeling. And then he said, "You in the driver's seat, you feel it, don't you?" And it reached out of the radio and talked to me. "You feel it, don't you?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." Oh my God. Like my entire body was like electrified. Oh my gosh. And I kept drawing, and then like the moment stretched in terms of I was drawing and I was working on, I don't remember what the word was at the top of this drawing that I did. Maybe I'll find it and put it here. This is what I was working on. But you'll notice how that top word, I don't remember what it is not balanced. Oh, I think that's what it was. Stay balanced, maybe, or like, but it was funny because, okay, so I'm in this moment and I feel so connected. My entire body is tingling. And then he says something else, and then he says something else and says, "But that's not being understood. And that's okay." And that is the moment where I felt kind of like I came out of it, and I was no longer in that like state that I was in. I came out of it. But that moment between "you feel it, don't you?" and "but that's not being understood, and that's okay," was a few moments. It was like I was drawing the word, and I feel like I started the word at the beginning and then finished the word by the end of it. It felt like a substantial amount of time, even if it was just a few seconds, but it was definitely this huge moment. And then later I thought about it and I thought, there's no way that, like, I think I just need to hear it again. And I went back and found the audio, and the moment between him saying something about the driver's seat and then he says, "But that's not being understood, and that's okay," it was just, it was a breath. It was a breath in between. And he never said, "You in the driver's seat, you feel it, don't you?" He never said that. When I went back to the recording, that is not what was said. But he did say, "And that's not being understood, but that's okay." And he said something else about the driver's seat. It was just, I went back and listened to it and refilled all of the goosebumps because I knew that that experience was something really incredible. I can't explain it. One day I would love an explanation from someone, but it's giving time and frequency and vibration and being at different states and the time stretching. Oh my gosh. But then it was so funny to me because I messed up in my drawing. It's not balanced. It's off balanced. I wasn't paying attention to what I was actually doing. And so it didn't actually turn out the way that I wanted it to, which was so funny to me because I felt so connected, and yet it was like wrong, Anyway, that's my crazy experience of that. And it's incredible too because he does say that Cryon says that he is aware of all of the people that are listening to the transmission throughout time. So the people that are present, but also the people that are tuning in later. He's like aware of all of the energies and all of the potentials. And I've just always held on to that. I think that that's really cool. And I think it's also something that I want to do here, where I am able to maybe not even be aware of what I'm channeling, but enough to channel the version that somebody needs to hear. Channel what it is that somebody needs to hear. This is made for somebody. This is made for specific people, and I'm tuning into all of you because we're here together and this is a co-created moment. So all to say, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Also, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment. What do you know about channeling? Do you like to listen to channeled messages? Do you think it's a load of bollocks? Okay, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.